Tell you, Elena, my brother up in North Dakota, just heard from him last year, a very mild winter. This they expect usually about 120 inches of moisture and whatever. This year they're getting walloped.
That's
and
right.
he's from Arizona. That cracks me up. So I'm sorry.
He's probably a little miserable. That's right. They have these Alberta clippers, and they're called that because they clip in from Alberta. They're very fast, and they just scoot right over the northern half of the country. What we're dealing with is this traditional Pacific storm. As it moves on shore, it's lifting up to the northeast, taking most of its moisture with it, but we are still getting some of those sprinkles down here on the southern half. So zooming in, you can see those as they approach, kind of breaking apart, just very small cells. You'll get some sprinkles, and then as soon as they come, they'll be gone. A little bit of snow up to our north, but we haven't really seen anything in our mountains here just yet. Up to 50 degrees in Bakersfield now, 40s for Lake Isabella and everyone else out to the west. Mid-30s all the way down our mountains at the freezing mark already in Fraser Park. Those winds kicking up, at least they're in the single digits for now, but we do have a wind advisory in effect for our deserts from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. because as this system pushes out of the way, those winds kick up 50 miles an hour right below the passes, very windy through the passes as well, so please be careful. Then after this system wraps up this afternoon and into this evening, we start to talk about this winter weather advisory for the storm arriving tomorrow. That advisory in effect from 10 p.m. tomorrow until 10 p.m. Friday for this nasty system. Now, this is today's rain. You see it completely out of the way later tonight. Then we're clear most of the day tomorrow, and then that second system approaches. That area in yellow, very heavy rain on the forecast, continuing to push through. This is from tomorrow night all the way through Friday, so we'll keep a close eye on that because we could be talking about snow at pass level, plenty of rain here in the valley, and a lot of wind. So back to today's storm, temperatures are in those lower to mid 60s, breezy out there with those scattered showers throughout the day. I think the most of it done by 4 p.m., but again, could continue into this evening. Up in the mountains, you're talking about 50s around the lake, 58 for Lake Isabella, lower 50s for Tehachapi and Fraser Park, quickly getting up to that temperature at 3 p.m. and then cooling overnight. Very windy for you through the passes, like I mentioned, down into our deserts where they're seeing temperatures in those lower to mid 60s. Lancaster only 58 today. Let's take a look at your traffic now because even while we're talking about this weather here in Kern County, we're just fine. Just please be careful with the winds on those passes. If you're traveling up to the north, you'll run into snow for our mountains up there. They're already requiring chains for you to get to Shaver Lake if you're heading that way. If you have weekend plans, we just have to get through tomorrow night into Friday, that nasty storm, and then we'll start to dry out, clear up. We're talking about sunshine for Saturday and Sunday, so we'll keep a close eye on the roads for the next several days, but you should be good. Mike and Aaron.